Welcome to Real Estate Soup with Mike Osterman.
So we got a story out of Colorado. I want to thank Erica for sending it over. We getting set up. Body parts in freezer left at Colorado home sparks homicide investigation. Police investigate mystery remains of Amanda Lariel Overstreet, who was missing in 2005. Body parts found in a freezer were left behind a Colorado home that was sold and are of a 16-year-old girl who went missing in 2005. The authorities say the biological daughter of the home's previous owner is being investigated as a homicide, according to the sheriff overseeing the case. An investigation into Overstreet's slaying still remains ongoing. The discovery, and this is where, the soup gets in, of discovery remains were made in January after the new homeowner in the house near Grand Junction, Colorado, gave away a freezer left behind from the previous occupant. The person who claimed the freezer found a human head and forearms with hands attached. Wow. Overstreet's body parts were identified through DNA testing. She had not been seen since April of 2005. My hair is going nuts. There's no record that Amanda Overstreet was ever reported missing. This is a crazy story. The exact cause of death has not been reported, and no arrests have been made. The new owner who's completely unrelated to the previous owner of the case, which I wonder if that is the Overstreet name. I'm kind of confused by how this is being reported on. According to the Colorado Public Records, records show that the home on the street where Overstreet's remains were discovered belonged to Bradley David Eimer, who died of COVID in 2021. The outlet said the Eimer certificate lists his spouse as Leanne Overstreet, so maybe that's the connection. Colorado Public Radio noted that it had been unable to determine whether Leanne Overstreet and Amanda Overstreet were related, but the sheriff's office did confirm to the outlet that Amanda's biological mother had been a previous owner of the home where the remains were found. Now, I've heard of stories of people finding body parts in the backyard of a missing person, or we do a lot of probate filings, or I do with me and my team, and we, for example, I have to go into a house of a decedent with proper legal paper as we're administering the probate for this individual's family, and find stuff because they're out of state. They don't have any, it's a second cousin. It's a weird thing. But the decedent died in the house, and there's no one to go through all the different things to find financial disclosures or bank statements or things, a will. There's stuff that we need to find. And it's always interesting when you go into these houses because you never know. You get a snapshot into how people live their lives, and it's always interesting. So this is kind of a crazy story that they forgot to check the freezer. It's kind of like those storage units, right? Where people don't pay their storage unit fee, and then the next people come along and find money. I've heard of cash being found, all kinds of things that come up when people abandon their property. It's amazing what people will leave behind. Most of it's trash, but we're treasure hunters, so we look for those types of things. This is definitely be something we're going to follow up with. I want to thank Erica again for bringing this story. It was written by Betsy Reed from The Guardian. And I imagine we're going to hear more about this case as as we figure out what happened. Police body parts in freezer left at Colorado home spark homicide investigation. We'll see what happens. All right, have a good day.
Thank you for watching Real Estate Soup with Mike Osterman.